Mahatma Gandhi once said, "What we are doing to the forests of the world is but a mere reflection of what we are doing to ourselves and to one another." If such a quote was true, then how can we as a people explain what we are doing to the forest of Malaysia in search of palm oil?
Already considered a global emergency by the UN, deforestation in Malaysia has reached a critical state, affecting not only the environment but the people and animals which depend on the forests to live. There are over 300,000 different types of animal species in Borneo and Sumatra that are killed and injured during deforestation. Many are beaten, shot, and run over. Those who do escape such gruesome deaths are subject to be confined to small cages and sold on the black market as pets or taken to Malaysian amusement parks to be a spectacle for visitors and tourists. The animal which perhaps has suffered the most from Malaysian deforestation is the orangutan. In the last 20 years, 90% of the orangutan's habitat has been eliminated. 6 to 12 orangutans are killed each day due to deforestation, while an estimated 1,000 to 5,000 are killed each year. Government data shows that over 50,000 orangutans have been slaughtered already due to deforestation. Because orangutans directly affect their environment by spreading the seeds of trees, killing them will not only destroy the trees in the present, but cut their growth rate in half in the future. As sad as the story of the orangutan goes, the people of Malaysia have suffered in a lot of ways as well.
The governments of Borneo and Sumatra allow multi-billion-dollar corporations to destroy the forests and animals on the lands of indigenous people. There are thousands of plantations in these areas which destroy the people's resources, forcing them to seek work with the very companies who are ruining their lives. The working conditions are awful. The workers inhale large amounts of smoke while burning surrounding vegetation, and the compensation they receive for their efforts are below minimum wage and usually cannot support their families' needs. An even more disturbing fact is that these companies use children to do their dirty work, trying to implement a mind state on the future of Malaysia's youth, which holds the environment at a lower value than money. All of this information may be overwhelming, but fortunately there is one person doing a lot to combat the atrocities being committed in Malaysia. Thomas King is a 17-year-old boy from Melbourne, Australia. He began his work in activism when he saw an ad on TV of a dying orangutan dragging itself along a landscape of endless forest destruction. After watching the video, King realized that everyone in his community was contributing to the destruction of Malaysia's rainforests, so he decided to take a stand. In 2010, he created a website to educate people and spread the awareness about the impact of palm oil. Since then, he has worked closely with the humanitarian and environmentalist groups like the Jane Goodall Institute, the ATAAC, Australian Teens Against Animal Cruelty, and the Youth Division of the United Nations to combat the ever-growing threat of deforestation and the rapid growth of palm oil production. As well as campaigning across Australia, he also traveled to Borneo in 2011 and 2012 to witness what is happening firsthand with the indigenous people and their conflicts with the logging and palm oil companies. Already he has received an $8,000 sponsorship from the Australian Green Company for his eco-enthusiasm. Even better, for all his efforts, in 2012 he was rewarded with the Green Hero Award.
What you can do to help. If you want, here are some steps you can take to help stop the production of palm oil. Number 1, cut down on your palm oil products like Cheez-Its, Jell-O, Oreos, sodas, Axe, Irish Spring deodorant, Listerine mouthwash, etc. And typically, any product which is sold on the global scale can be stored for years without expiring.
Number 2, try the 28-Day Palm Oil Challenge. The 28-Day Palm Oil Challenge is a consumer program that helps reduce the consumption of conflict palm oil one step at a time, going 28 days without palm oil products.
Number 3, find substitute products to switch with your palm oil products.
Number 4, change your habits in your daily routine to decrease your palm oil use.
And number 5, spread the word. Tell your friends how bad palm oil production is and how it affects one of the world's most unique ecosystems.